tension eases in Gurugram. Curfew lifted for 2 hours on Wednesday in Nuh, but as a precautionary measure. Internet ban has been extended till August 5th in different parts of Haryana, including districts of Nuh, Faridabad and Palwal, as well as the subdivisions of Gurugram, Sona, Manesar till August 5th. Haryana Chief Minister Khattar appeals for peace and calm. Chief Minister says it's not possible for police to protect everyone in Gurugram. Fear drives migrants out of Gurugram after the violence. We were 100 families, only 15 remain, some of them told NDTV. BJP issues whip for MPs in Lok Sabha for Wednesday. Discussion on Delhi services bill likely. Lok Sabha was adjourned amid ruckus by the Treasury bench on Wednesday. Speaker Om Birla is upset with opposition and ruling party MPs. Rahul Gandhi has told the court won't apologize. He has filed a rejoinder in the Modi surname defamation case before the Supreme Court. Tamil Nadu has appointed Belly as the first woman elephant caretaker. She was featured in Oscar winner The Elephant Whisperers. Belly has been recognized by the Tamil Nadu government for rehabilitation of orphaned elephant calves. Noted art director Nitin Desai found dead at home. Nitin Desai defaulted on 252 crore rupee loan. Hello, I'm Sneha Koshi. Tension seems to be easing in violence-hit parts of Haryana and adjoining areas in Gurugram, Palwal, but the ban on internet services has been extended till August 5th in 3 districts of Haryana, Nuh, Faridabad and Palwal, also in Manesar, Sona and Pataudi subdivisions of Gurugram. But the human toll of the violence that broke out in Haryana's Nuh and spread to other parts of the state cannot be measured only in terms of the dead and the injured, and a locality in Gurugram is a glaring example of this, of the over 100 Muslim families from West Bengal that were staying in the locality. Only 15 remain, and even they say they were petrified and are not going back only because they don't have money to do so.
Life over livelihood. Many migrant workers are making that choice, packing their bags and leaving the Millennium City. Those left behind are terrified.
गुजारिश है आप सबसे, यहाँ से सरकार से और जितने भी लोकल सर भाई हमारा बंधु है, सबसे हमारा निवेदन है कि हम लोग को सुरक्षित रखें.
40-year-old Safia, a domestic help, moved to Gurugram from West Bengal less than a year ago.
सारी बोल रहा है जो खाली करना पड़ेगा, सारी तो चला गया. जिसके पास पैसा है, हम लोग के पास पैसा नहीं है, हम लोग तो नहीं जाने पाई. हम लोग तो यही रुक गए. फिर आके रात में मारपीट करेगा, कोई मार देगा, रास्ता में नहीं निकालने देते. खाना पीना भी घर में थोड़ा मोड़ा है, 2 दिन चलेगा, 2 दिन का ज़्यादा नहीं चलेगा. उसके बाद नहीं होगा. क्या करेंगे, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कुछ.
Her son, Shamim Hussain, a food delivery agent, says they are being intimidated.
कुछ कल लोकल बंदे आए थे 50-60, तो आके बोला कि जितने भी तुम हो बंगाल से आए हो तो यहाँ रूम खाली करके चले जाओ. 100 फैमिली रहते, 100 घर हैं यहाँ पर टोटल. 100 में से 90 चले गए, 10 रह रहे हैं हम लोग. जो जिसके पास पैसा नहीं है वही लोग रह रहे हैं अभी, बाकी तो सब चले गए. ये बच्चा है, इसके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा डर है. अभी ये सब मुश्किल फेस करना पड़ा है. बीवी भी डर गई, वो तो रात से रो रही है कल से.
This isn't the story of one family. Thousands in Gurugram have had sleepless nights after a 22-year-old man named Saad died in communal violence on Monday, and many shops and cars have been burnt ever since. In this luxurious residential society in Gurugram Sector 70, a housekeeping worker allegedly was beaten up yesterday by a mob of around 70 to 80 people. According to the people who work here, that housekeeping worker was first beaten up and then threatened to not come to work here. And that is what has happened. Around 20 housekeeping workers who used to work in this society have not shown up for work today. So as the violence in Gurugram is clearly reducing, the fear that it has left in the minds of the communities has kept them away from leading a normal life. कितने लोग आपके अंडर काम करते हैं? 30 हाउसकीपर्स आपके अंडर हैं. 30 में से कोई भी काम?
4 भैया, 4. कल हमारा एक हाउसकीपिंग को मारा था वहाँ पे रास्ते पे. वो गाड़ी लेके जा रहा था, उससे नाम पूछा, नाम पूछ के नाम बताया. आगे एक बात भी नहीं बोला, सीधा मार चालू हो गया.
बीवी है मेरे बच्चे, तो बोल रहा हूँ 4 दिन में जन्म नहीं देते हुए हुआ. 4 दिन में नहीं हुआ जन्म देते हुए.
4 दिन पहले आपका बच्चा हुआ?
4 दिन पहले बच्चा, मतलब 29 तारीख 12:26 मेरा बेटा पैदा हुआ है. ठीक है, तो उसको लेकर मैं कहाँ जाऊँगा? मैं अभी कच्चा है वो, जाऊँगा लेके कहाँ मैं?
हम तो गरीब है, हमें तो इधर रहना ही है. तो अब ये चले जाएंगे और बाकी हमें भुगतना पड़ेगा. मैं गरीब हूँ, मैं मर जाऊँगा, इधर ही रहूँगा. मेरा देश है ये, मैं कहीं नहीं जाने वाला छोड़ के.
हम लोग बंगाल से आए हुए हैं, कमाने खाने के लिए आए हैं. हमारा किसी के साथ लड़ाई झगड़ा नहीं है, किसी के साथ हम मारपीट करने नहीं है. यहाँ हमारा कोई नहीं है. अगर हमको डर सा लगा रहता है, अगर कोई रात में आके हमको पीट देगा तो हम कहाँ जाएंगे?
डर से ही जा रहा हूँ, लेकिन हमारा कुछ होगा तो कोई मानता नहीं, लेकिन हमारा बच्चे को कुछ हो गया तो मैं यही डर से जा रहा हूँ.
While recording, we heard 2 goons on a bike asking people to leave. As families live in this fear, the Gurugram administration says the situation is now normal, while the Rapid Action Force carried out flag marches across the city.
In last 20 odd hours, there has not been even a single incident. Some news came regarding the migrant workers and they being asked to vacate their premises, and they are being assured that nobody has to leave and the administration is standing with them.
8 people have been arrested for yesterday's vandalism and 15 FIRs have been filed. The Gurugram skyline, marked with high-rise buildings, was contrasted with ashes 3 days after the new violence spread to the city. While the city awaits normalcy, several schools have been shut for the rest of the week, while employees in the multinational cooperation hub have been asked to work from home. You'll see houses locked everywhere. There are just locks on houses. People have left. Hundreds of people have left, and there are just locks here outside because people have left out of fear. It is good to know that some people are saying the situation is peaceful, the police is giving them protection, so that is why the situation is getting better. But indeed, the fear that the violence has left in the minds of these people is unfortunately going to last a little longer than this, even after the police protection, and that's what we can see in these locked doors. In Haryana's Gurugram, with camera person Manoj Thakur, Priyanshi Sharma for NDTV.
And Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar has appealed for calm and said it is not possible for the police to protect every person in a state.
ये समाज आपस में जब तक सद्भाव नहीं होता तब तक सुरक्षा को एक चैलेंज रहता है. और आप ये मानिए, हर व्यक्ति की सुरक्षा न पुलिस कर सकती, न आर्मी कर सकती, न आप और हम कर सकते. सुरक्षा के लिए भी एक वातावरण बनाना पड़ता है, और वातावरण समाज में एक सामंजस्य, सद्भाव, इसके लिए पहला प्रयत्न करना पड़ता है. उसके लिए पीस कमेटीज बनी हैं, उसके लिए एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन को लोग लगे हैं. हाँ, मौके पर तनाव न बढ़े इसके लिए फोर्स पूरी रखनी पड़ती है.
And now shifting gear to what's happening in the parliament, BJP has issued a whip for the MPs in Lok Sabha for Thursday, where the discussion and voting on Delhi Services Bill is likely. Meanwhile, Lok Sabha was adjourned on Wednesday amid ruckus, but this time by the Treasury bench. The discussion on the Delhi Services Bill was washed out. All this played out with Speaker Om Birla missing from his chair in the House. Om Birla, in fact, refused to come to the House throughout the day, even though he was in the Parliament complex, expressing deep displeasure with both the ruling party and the opposition over the discontinued disruption of parliamentary activities. He said he would not attend sessions until lawmakers behave in keeping with the dignity of the House.
और जिस तरह से और भी दूसरे क्राइम
आपका ये बयान उचित नहीं है. मैं फिर बता रहा हूं आपको, देश पूरा देख रहा है. मैं फिर आपको चेतावनी दे रहा हूं कि मुझे कुछ सदस्यों के नाम करना पड़ेगा, नेम करना पड़ेगा. मैं आपको फिर चेतावनी दे रहा हूं कि अब सदन की गरिमा और मर्यादा बनाए रखने के लिए मुझे सदन में कार्रवाई करनी पड़ेगी।
And meanwhile, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi refused to apologize over the Modi surname case, that's a defamation case, on Wednesday, reiterating his innocence before the Supreme Court. Rahul Gandhi filed an affidavit before the Supreme Court and said that he was always maintained that he is not guilty of the offence and that conviction is unsustainable. And if he had to apologize and compound the offence, he would have done it much earlier. He also said efforts are being made to arm twist him into apologizing. And Manipur government has tightened security further in Churachandpur district, as well as the borders with Bishnupur district, where tribal organizations have planned mass burial of cookies and zomis on Thursday. This comes at a time when prominent Meitei civil society group has questioned the location where the mass burial is going to take place.
We would like to give our highest tribute and respect to the departed souls. Currently, in Lamka district, we have 35 bodies in the district hospital morgue. And there are around 44 unknown or missing bodies.
Several dead, even among the Meitei communities also. Their rituals, their burials are being taken place at their respected native villages. And there isn't any mass grave burial or kind of any sort of thing, because we don't want to incite further enmity or kind of hatred.
Another cheetah has died in the Kuno National Park this morning, making it the 9th big cat death in about 5 months. A female cheetah, Datri, was found dead earlier in the morning on Wednesday. To determine the cause of the death, a post-mortem is being conducted, is what an official stated. The 9 cheetahs who have died at the National Park in Madhya Pradesh include 3 cubs. In September last year, the National Park had seen the reintroduction of 20 adult cheetahs brought from Namibia and South Africa. 4 cubs had been born there since then.
अभी आज एक दुखद समाचार प्राप्त हुआ है। टिब्लिसी नाम की, जिसको धात्री नाम दिया गया था, उस मादा चीते का आज मौत हुई है और मौत के कारण का पता लगाने के लिए हम लोग पोस्टमार्टम कर रहे हैं। उसकी रिपोर्ट आने के बाद ही स्थिति स्पष्ट हो पाएगी। माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के आदेश में भी इस बात का उल्लेख है कि इस प्रोजेक्ट को एक एक्सपेरिमेंट की भांति इसको लागू किया जाना है। तो इससे स्पष्ट है कि हमारी जो लर्निंग्स होंगी हम उससे सीख करके आगे बढ़ेंगे प्रोजेक्ट में। और अभी तक जो मौत हुई है उसमें ज्यादातर मौतें प्राकृतिक कारणों से ही हुई हैं, बल्कि लगभग 100% मौतें प्राकृतिक कारणों से हुई हैं।
Welcome back. Guarding VIPs has got its benefits and special allowances too, but only for selected few. The gap between allowances among forces has led to a lot of heartburn. On Tuesday, the Home Ministry informed Lok Sabha that issue of equal allowances is under consideration.
Less money is spent on guarding Union Home Minister Amit Shah as compared to Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh. This is because the CRPF who guards the Home Minister is paid less than the NSG who guards the Defence Minister. This disparity has now come up for debate. The SPG, which provides security only to the Prime Minister, gets about 40% more allowance as compared to Central Armed Police Force, while the NSG that provides security to about dozen protectees gets over 25% more allowance. This issue has also been raised in the Lok Sabha.
बड़ी अफसोसनाक बात है कि जो सीआरपीएफ के पर्सनल वीआईपी सिक्योरिटी में जो लगाए गए हैं उनको स्पेशल सिक्योरिटी अलाउंस नहीं दिया जा रहा है। ये बनाया गया था 2020 में, इसको रेगुलाइज किया गया 2023 में। तो जब वो वही मेहनत कर रहे हैं जो एसपीजी और एनएसजी करता है, उनकी कैपेबिलिटीज़ में, उनके टेक्निकल ट्रेनिंग में कोई फ़र्क नहीं है। तो ये बड़ी गलत बात है और सरकार ने जवाब दिया कि अंडर कंसिडरेशन। ये अंडर कंसिडरेशन बड़ा ही डेंजरस टर्म होता है, वो कभी नहीं होगा। इसलिए हम डिमांड करते हैं कि फौरन मोदी सरकार इनको स्पेशल सिक्योरिटी अलाउंस दे।
The Ministry of Home Affairs has clarified that the Central Armed Police Force personnel who are deputed to SPG, NSG get special security allowance. CRPF personnel posted to VIP security units and those guarding VIPs do not get this allowance. This is because VIP Security Wing Directorate of CRPF was created on an ad hoc basis on June 1st, 2020 and was regularized on 31st January 2023. So in 2017, the 7th Central Pay Commission did not consider it. NDTV has now learned that the MHA has sought a similar proposal from ITBP and CISF so that the parity between the forces can be maintained. As many as 500 VVIPs are guarded by these Central Armed Police Forces. But there is a clear disparity as far as their special allowances are concerned, and this is in turn impacting their psychology. Maybe that is why the Home Ministry is now working on a proposal so that there is a parity between them. In New Delhi, this is Neeta Sharma reporting for NDTV.
And the Tirupati Laddu has taken a political centre stage in Karnataka in what appears to be yet another case of milking Karnataka's dairy brand Nandini for politics.
The Tirupati Laddu has taken political centre stage in Karnataka in what appears to be yet another case of milking Karnataka's dairy brand Nandini for politics, with the BJP and the Congress blaming each other for missing out on the opportunity to supply ghee for making Tirupati Laddus. State BJP Chief Nalin Kumar Katil accused the Congress of stopping the supply of Nandini ghee to the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam because of its indifference towards Hindu beliefs and devotion. BJP leader C.T. Ravi blamed the state government that increased the price of Nandini milk from August and said, thanks to the incompetent Congress government, Nandini will no longer supply ghee to prepare the famous Tirupati Laddus. Retorting, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah said that the supply of Nandini ghee to the Tirumala temple last happened in 2021 and asked if the BJP that was in power at the time is anti-Hindu devotion. The Chief Minister tweeted that the supply of Nandini ghee to Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh has not been stopped today or yesterday. The supply of ghee to Tirupati was suspended 1.5 years ago during the BJP government's tenure. The Chief Minister said, if the Tirupati temple agrees to give the price we asked for in the interest of the state's farmers, we have no problem in supplying ghee. The Tirumala temple authorities have clarified that ghee is bought only through e-tenders issued every 6 months. And the last tender was issued in March 2023 when the KMF did not even participate.
The laddu which is being made in TTD has always been outstanding with taste, color and longevity. In the recent tenders, that is March 2023, even KMF did not participate and offered the rate. So since TTD is a government organization, it is not possible to give the order on nomination basis to anybody. It has to be competitive tender.
The Karnataka government's claim that the taste of Tirupati Laddu has changed ever since they stopped using Nandini ghee has offended the Tirumala temple authorities, who are mighty proud of their GI certified Laddu. So, is it politics over a Laddu or yet again about milking Nandini for politics? With Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru and camera person Nagraju, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.